You're fed up with interviews already?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man.
My friend Snoop Dogg said it's when they quit asking, you gotta worry. Dog.
All right, happy birthday. When was it?
Oh, thank you. I had a birthday last week.
How did you celebrate? Szervusztok, kedves Kettőnégy nézők! Hát, hogy is lehetnénk aktuálisabbak annál, mint hogy bemutatunk nektek egy felvételt a júniusi NovaRockról.
Ahol Tamás meg én nem tudunk részt venni sajnos egyéb elfoglaltságai miatt, úgyhogy a drága kollégánk Szentpéteri Zsolt és Szújó Dániel vették magukra a fáradtságot és kimentek oda forgatni, amit viszont nem lehetett, tehát csak interjúkat tudtak csinálni, ezért is el a kameramunka, mert hiszen Szentpéteri Zsoltunk tudjuk, hogy nagyon jó gitáros, nagyon sármos fiatalember, de egy dolog nem képes, az a kamerázás.
The festival season already started yesterday and I'm having a hangover right now. What are your recipes for surviving or curing a hangover?
Drink again, go in the mosh pit.
You could either dive in again. Bloody Mary always works. A beer and a Bloody Mary. Try a treadmill. Or try a run. You can run it off. You can sweat it out. My worst hangover was about a year ago in Las Vegas. What happened? I don't remember what happened, but I saw some pictures of like me. It was actually on my birthday last year. I had cake all over my face, and it was a scary scene.
What are the best features of your bandmates?
That they're willing to try new ideas.
Could you tell us about the moods you were in writing and recording, let's say, in the last two albums?
I would say sort of like a somber sort of mood, you know? Try to eliminate as much background noise as I can while I'm trying to come up with a riff, and not thinking about something in particular, because I've found that with writing for me is if I start to think about what I'm doing, it doesn't come as easy. If I sort of just start to kind of play whatever feels good and like, oh, that feels and sounds good, and then sort of develop the riffs from there. And you just sort of come up with the riff, and then you kind of let it grow on its own. You know, okay, where's the next section? And you know, hopefully you have somebody else that showed up at the studio that day, and they'll help you out.
Under what circumstances should people listen to the album?
Crack.
I think the best way to listen to music is in a car.
Just loud, you know? Just crank it as loud as you can and
11.
have a party and mosh to it, you know? It's music to slam dance to.
There's something about driving and listening to music that satisfies the soul, man.
Now that you're a big rock star, is there anything you cannot afford?
Yeah, that's happiness.
What would make you a completely happy person?
It's every day, sort of, you know. It's not one thing or different things, or definitely not monetary, you know. I've been down that road before, and it's a dead end. So I don't know. I think just little bits of, you know, peace each day. Getting to play music keeps me happy, and that's a way to express myself. So, and a way that you can express yourself artistically, I think it is a good therapeutic way to happiness. It doesn't happen one day. It happens over the course of time.
screw up songs on stage? Do you have?
If I do, I like that. That's fun.
Do you have a little talk about that afterwards with the band?
If there were talks about how much I made mistakes, we'd be talking all night about how, and it's not like I forgot or, oh, it's here or here. It's just like I'm going crazy and I missed it. I think that's part of what makes it interesting to see a band is it's the imperfections, In the studio, you get to fix everything, and really polish it and make it look nice and make it sound really perfect. And live, it's just like fucking go crazy.
I'm sure you have a dream sound in your head of how Korn should sound like.
100-foot mechanical Frankenstein coming at you. That's what I want it to sound like. And then next year, the next record will be a 200-foot mechanical Frankenstein.
In Soulfly, I was never really 100% happy with the drum sounds of the albums. And in Cavalera, the drum sound is amazing. But that's probably the drummer. Part of it, the drummer's fault.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Munky from the band Korn, and you are watching Kettőnégy.
Okay, mentioning crack, what were the drugs you tried, you experienced when you were younger?
What?
What drugs did you try when you were younger?
Never smoked pot. Never liked pot. I drink a lot. I don't know. That's not a drug. I did a little bit of just a little bit of acid, cocaine. Brazil got great cocaine. If you ever go there, it's cheap. Great shit. But did a little bit of that and sniff glue. Me and George sniff glue for a while.
That's the cheapest.
Cheapest. That's the most punk rock one.